Let us try to understand the information system working through the structure of an organization. In simple terms, organization is a group of people who work together in an organized way for a shared purpose. Let us understand this concept through an example of structure of an organization of a college. Now, the college has a governing body, as you can see, and this governing body is then further supported by a principal of the college, who actually takes into consideration all the working and is responsible for that. To help the principal and to make it workable, the division of departments can be as follows: academic, student affairs, and administrative. The academic department is kind of the most supportive department, which might include departments, sub-departments as teaching and research, library, and teachers' council. Now, these teaching and research departments will also need head of departments, and these head of departments are further being headed or worked upon by faculty members. A librarian works in the library, and teachers' council is headed by one or two teachers. Administrative department, on the other hand, might have a head assistant, a group staff, or say C or D. However, the point is that all these people and all these departments cannot work together independently on their own. They need to have a kind of system which will help the flow of information and make it workable. Thus, also, information system needs support of people in organizations at various levels. Talking about organizational level, you might see that there are knowledge workers and clerical staff and IT support available to make the information system a success. Now, knowledge workers would be the people who might create information and knowledge and integrate it into business. For example, engineers, financial and marketing analysts, production planners, lawyers and accountants, etc., are responsible for finding or developing new knowledge for the organization and integrate it with existing knowledge. They can also act as advisors and consultants to the members of the organization. They usually act as a change by introducing new procedures, technologies, or processes in the organization, and 60 to 80% of all the workers are knowledge workers. They are supported by a large variety of information systems, from the internet search engines to expert systems to computer-aided design and knowledge bases. Clerical staff, on the other hand, is also an integral component of the organization. They support the managers at all the levels, and these are data workers who manipulate, or disseminate information. For example, bookkeepers, secretaries who work with word processors, or electronic file clerks and insurance claim processors can have clerical staff. And clerical staff is also supported by office automation and groupware, including document management, workflow, emails, and other personal productivity softwares. Information system, in turn, helps to build the clerical staff a good information system. Well, IT support is an impeccable part. IT resources are basically scattered throughout the organization, and information systems have enormous strategic value. Some IT resources change frequently because of the technological advances, and it might be difficult to manage sometimes. However, it is essential to manage information systems properly in order to make them workable and coherent. The responsibility for the management of information resources is divided between a centralized information systems department and the end users. Generally speaking, this information systems department is responsible for corporate level and shared resources, and end users are responsible for departmental resources. Well, as you have studied about information systems, you need human beings who would in turn create information systems and make them more effective, And information systems, in turn, would go ahead and help them to make their work more effective. Thank you.